Yes, hello everyone, welcome back to the Jake Monroe Show, where today we're obviously going to be talking about more goths and stuff. I just want to say before we get on, thank you so much for all of the amazing city suggestions from my upcoming Monroe US tour. Plenty of cities there that have been taken into consideration, and things are already in the works. Now, I do apologize if these videos are slightly shorter or less poignant than my previous installments on this channel, but I'm currently writing a brand new Monroe album, and it's going super well. Some really fantastic, incredible stuff coming up real soon, and I can't wait to release it. And it feels really good to just be able to focus on creating music again. This feels really, really good. And I'm excited at the prospect of playing in front of my American fans. Finally it's happening. So let's go. I will keep you updated as to the announcement and stuff like that. Don't worry, it is coming. Maybe October 15th. There might also be a new Monroe song then as well. By the way, I found the brainwashed leftist final boss. It's right here. If you want to have a look at this list of absolute bullshit. Now, I was thinking about recording a video where I go through every single one of these points, but dismantling this shit gets so unbelievably controversial. I want to spend more time on it rather than just like a quick video I'm recording in order to stay present while I'm recording music. But like, look at this. Isn't this like batshit insane? This is almost a step-by-step on how to destroy the very world that you benefit from. I could rant about this for an entire stream. This is unreal. This is grade A, unadulterated, undeniable brainwashing. But enough of that. Let's get on to the goths. Also, do you like my fresh cut? Isn't it nice? I love getting a fresh cut, man. So the problem with the skin fade is you need to like constantly get it cut, you know, because the skin fade like disappears quite quickly. Ah, yes. The undeniable political anthem by Bauhaus. Oh, I tell you what, when goth activists were storming the doors of Parliament in London in the 70s and 80s, I guess, because it's political. That was like the rallying song. They would play that to whip themselves into a political frenzy, into an anti-establishment riot. That was only anti-conservative establishment. It wasn't anti any other kind of establishment. It was just that one, just conservative. If you're anti-establishment, you're anti-establishment, okay? That's whatever the establishment is, you're not that. Do you understand? The reason why you keep making the mistake that goth is anti-conservative is because the first establishment that was present at the time when goth became a thing was a conservative government. It was the current establishment. And now that we have a Labour Party here in the UK, a liberal government here in the UK, stripping its citizens of their liberties, imprisoning people for their opinions, taxing people through the floor, surveilling our messages, removing our freedoms to think and talk how we wish, this is the new establishment that I am anti of, you dimwit. Like, what do you expect? It's like, oh my god, I can't send an iMessage to anybody without it being read by a government official. My grandmother got arrested because she said it's bad that Abdul and Ahmed were raping her granddaughters, but at least it's a liberal government, so yay! Whatever the establishment is, you're anti of it. It just so happened that the first establishment was conservative. It's also still not the definition of goth, by the way. There's plenty of other things that define it. Where's this spot on my shirt? Foundation, fantastic. The Labour government is acting like all governments do eventually. They just get too much power, or they get too much control, or they're insisting on too many anti-liberty laws for their citizens. They all do this, okay? I don't care if they do one thing that you like. Just remember that the one thing that they support, that you believe in, is at the jeopardy of so many other things. For so many other people. Whenever political party A gets into power and they represent a portion of the people, the other portion of the people who are not represented are not going to be pro-establishment. So whenever political party B gets into power, these people who were disenfranchised are now being represented, which then, subsequently, makes these people, who are now not being represented, become anti-establishment, which means supporters of political party A and supporters of political party B can both take part in goth, because at some point or another, they're not being represented by the government. Man, goth. I'm so sick of this shit. I think all we can really do is just represent the best part of it, right? Your favorite part of it. Just indulge in that shit and have fun. Because the second you go online and you start trying to see like, oh, is there any like cool things for goths out there? Like, what are goths doing on social media that I can take part in? They're doing the stupidest shit ever. Like you go on a goth Reddit or something and it's just utterly brain dead conversations. You go on a social media, it's just gothic OnlyFans girls sacrificing the sanctity of the subculture for the sake of paying rent, distorting the attitudes towards goth women so that they can buy more food. Then you've got political ideologues that are using goth as a soapbox to push their brainwashing, to create an echo chamber where they exclude people they don't agree with. This never ends, by the way. There's never like an ending to this. It's called progressive. It always changes. Once a goal is met, once a criteria is met, they then change the rules until it degrades into nothing. You know that guy from the first X-Men movie, that politician guy, and he just like dissolves into water, liquefies because his molecular structure just could not support the changes that were going on in his body. It's what happens, right? Whenever you let liberals create echo chambers where they're allowed to just be fucking stupid, be openly retarded without anyone disagreeing, they then get bored and start creating new ways to be oppressed within this network. They're never happy, okay? They constantly move the goalposts so that they have something else to fight for. They need to constantly martyr themselves to fight for something. Why do you think they keep appropriating things that have nothing to do with them whatsoever? It's like, oh, and trans rights. It's like, great, now trans women are like invading female changing rooms and bathrooms. You have literally reached every shore possible with this crusade. It's like, okay, great. Ukraine! You have to support Ukraine! It's like, great, yeah, all of Europe are basically destroying their nations to support this fucking war. Great! What next? Because we always need fucking something to signal. Some virtue to blast through megaphones on social media. Oh, the Middle East! 1,000-year war. Maybe we can change it by putting Free Palestine and Palestinian flags everywhere. Free Palestine! It's all about us now. I'm not playing this game, okay? I'm not playing this game. You can argue, it's like, but where's your empathy? Why do you not care? Do you have any idea how many things in this world are, in your logic, worth caring about? Do you know the injustices of the world? Do you know what's going on in Africa? Not even just South Africa. Africa? There's still slaves there? You don't care? Female genital mutilation? Because it's tradition, child brides, concentration camps, child soldiers, religious bigamy. Oh, if you don't care what's going on this thing that I care about, then you must be a fascist or something. It's like, okay, well, by your logic, you need to just care about everything. You can't just feign ignorance to this shit, right? You can't just wait until things trend and then it's on your radar and it's like, now I care about it immensely. You should be going out there and bleeding your heart dry over every injustice in every nation. And of course, it's been completely and utterly bastardized. Because of course it has. Do you remember when all these stupid liberals were like, yeah, Hamas, we support Hamas. Because you guys thought they were freedom fighters for the Palestinians, and it turns out that's not what was happening at all because you just don't know what's going on over there. This is what I've said the entire time. I will never do a video talking about the Russia-Ukraine thing. That's why I'm never going to offer opinions on Israel-Palestine thing. It's none of our fucking business. We do not and cannot know enough about it to offer anything honestly constructive. We would only be talking about it to signal our virtue, which I'm not really in the interest of doing that. I don't have anything to prove to anybody. Now you've got like a big portion of leftist ideologues and leftist supporters that are being openly pro-terrorist. You're being brainwashed by propaganda. You are idiots. Keep all of this stupid shit out of goth, okay? As a goth, yes, you can be political, you can be an activist, that's fine. You cross the fucking line whenever you start saying, you have to agree with me in order to partake in this subculture that I have just taken ownership of. I don't know what the point of this video is. I'm so busy, man. Okay? I'm so busy writing music and stuff. I really don't have time to like sit and read books and come up with like hour-long video essays with like, I don't have time. So I hope you enjoyed this rant and I'll see you guys next time. Later.